Hello and welcome to Budget Model Railways, and today I thought I'd give a little update on my exhibition layout, my micro double O. So this is a 4 foot by 2 foot which currently has a runaround loop using flexi track. It's got a storage siding for wagons or coaches at the front, and then it's got a 2-road goods yard in there. And under the raised area is another storage siding, so I can run 3 different trains. However, I've always wanted a little terminus town station, and so I've even managed to cram one of those in now on the top of the layout. So I built that covered area only using, it is corrugated card, but it's double thickness corrugated card. I think that's worth pointing out. They're not necessarily the buildings I'm going to use, but it gives you an idea of what I've intended. So I've got enough room there to get a little platform between the two what will be rail buses there, because there's no passing loop. So the idea is to run the rail buses in. It'll be a little terminal station where I put that Hornby building, but it'll be purpose built. And behind that will be a goods shed, so I can even propel in some goods wagons. Now all I've done to do this is cut a big hole in the back seam. As you can see by the jagged edge, I used the drill and hack through method. And then round the back here, I've just got, excuse the camera angle, a little single row fiddle yard. So all I've done basically is put a lazy S in. Doesn't really add too much to the board. Now I've taken the controller out from underneath that raised section and put it there, and then there'll be another controller at this end for that bit. But it means that while trains are running around at the exhibition, I can run some trains in and out on the top. So given that that's only 4 foot by 2 foot, that's an awful lot of double A model railway. So now there's a lot of excitement about TT. But I will keep pushing the point, you can do an awful lot with double O as well. So I'm going to have the run around, 3 different trains running, and trains running in and out of the little town terminus station. And I've got room there to have a little bit of a road between the station and the low relief buildings. I'll probably adapt those, they were bought second hand very cheaply. A couple of other little projects while I'm filming. So that's my shortened rail bus. So that's using the other Lima motor out of the shorter diesel shunter, done in just the same way, cut through a hole in the floor, loads of weight added because they do need weight, and then running around the bottom here is another little experiment. So this was a very short 040 chassis that I found in a box of bits I had. I didn't pay anything for it, and I've cut up and adapted one of our diesel shunters to fit. Because the Hornby 040 is much longer than they need to be, and since then I'll show you another video, but I've made a Class 02 lookalike, and I'm also working on a similar one using a Daypole Dury shunter, these very short 040s, and I'm done that by shortening an existing 040 chassis, but I'll do a video on that. So there we go, there's quite a lot happened there. That's really going to be quite an interesting exhibition layout now for double O. It means it'll be a town scene, which I quite like, rather than the sort of countryside station. It's a lot easier in a compact space actually to do that, because I can run walls and things in, which is a bit of a space saver than trying to do hills. And then just a quick update in the shed. I've now got my back scene on the extension. So I've emulsioned the back to match. And this is the back scene that came off, in fact, the loft. Now, because it was stuck on with double-sided tape and it's a bit damp and humid up there, it peeled off all right. So I've managed to use that, which I'm really pleased about. It's Ross on Wye, which is a place we used to go to a lot many years ago, which I like. And it's ideal. I have a little bit of a town in the background, and that'll blend in really well. So we are getting there slowly. I am working on probably 3 layouts at the moment. I've got my little shunting layout you've seen recently. I've obviously got the shed, and I've got the exhibition layout, and I am working on some loco projects. So there you go, pretty busy at the moment, but quite excited about how this is going. I have put another little wiring tube there as well on that point, so all the points will be operated remotely from the back. So there we go, quite a lot going on. I've got a busy week now, Army cadets and stuff, so this might be the last video for about a week, we'll see. But hopefully you're enjoying what I'm doing, and we'll speak to you again soon.